Guys, I just posted a video, not a video, I just posted a picture on Instagram, just kind of hanging out. And I read the comments, and within 40 minutes, I had like about 40 comments, all on when am I gonna post another video on YouTube? Or when am I coming back? And I was like, oh man, because I am coming back, I'm back! Oh man, and I was like, usually when I make a video, I think about, what am I gonna talk about? And, is this gonna help people? Is this gonna inspire people? What do I wanna share? But reading all those comments, it moved me. It made me realize, you know what? Maybe I should just make a video just to say thank you for supporting me and for sticking around, even though I haven't been making much videos. I've been on a journey, my brothers and sisters. I've been on an incredible journey, and that is why, the real reason why I haven't been making much videos, because I wanted to be able to go in and really discover some things I never knew about myself. And I am so ready to share these things with you, and to continue to learn with you guys and grow with you guys. I've been in fitness since I was like about 11 years old. I'm 33 years old. And I was reading a lot of comments, and I would meet people in person, and I never thought about it. I never realized a lot of people have really very little information about me, about my personal life, or about things that I do, just the real me outside of six-pack shortcuts and outside of how to train and how to eat. And I was like, man, and I really don't care to hide it. I love to share these things. I share so much other stuff, so it's like, why not? So yeah, so I wanted to make this video to just say thank you guys for supporting me, and continue to support me, and all you guys that just posted on Instagram and commented on that picture I just put. I just put a picture on, just me laying out in that hammock in the back with my dog out there hanging out, and just relaxing. It's a beautiful day here in Austin. I don't know if you can see, but the clouds is gorgeous, and I'm so blessed to be able to have this amazing view that I can come out to every morning. I absolutely love it, and that is because of you guys, because you watch the videos and the and all the fitness stuff, and allow me to be able to have this type of lifestyle. And I can't thank you guys enough. And just want to make a video to tell you guys I'll be making more videos. It used to be to where we got a video team, and they'll come to my office. I'm like, doom 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 doom. I'm like, what's up? Time to make a video. I'm like, all right, give me a sec, and I go and get dressed or get undressed, and figure out what it is that I'm going to be making, because I spend a lot of my time doing other parts of the business. And now it's just me and this selfie stick. Oh, I couldn't even see it, but just me and the selfie stick. And I'm probably going to edit this video myself, so no fancy graphics, no cool music or transition, So it's just me and you guys, and my cell phone. That's it. And I want to keep it simple. It's such a relief, to be able to step away from all the lights and all the tripods and all the production stuff, and to really just kind of share with you guys what's on my mind, and to be able to answer back to comments quickly, instead of going, okay, I see people are asking about this, and this. My next video shoot is a week from now, and I got 10 other topics in line, in queue, that I have to talk about, or have to announce, and it makes things a little more complicated. So I'm really happy to be able to just share more openly, but be able to just kind of post things on the whim, and I do got lots of things that I actually want to share. I was writing down some topics late yesterday night, You know, I was in bed, and my girlfriend went out of town. She just got back, and she was crashed out beside me, and I'm sitting there with tea in my lap, drinking, just kind of writing it down. I didn't even use a laptop, just had it on a notepad, you know, and I was just writing out topics that I want to talk about. And a lot of it has to do with a lot of things that I'm really passionate about that I've recently discovered or learned. And you know, also a lot of stuff has to also do with fitness, but not in a sense to where help me build more muscle. It's more of getting to a next level of connecting with our bodies. See, I spent so many years working on the body by building more muscle and by reducing my body fat. And got a call coming in here. Sorry, reject. All right. So I spent so many years just connecting to my body by building more muscle and burning more fat and shaping things out, you know. And you know, and I did a lot of other stuff like movement, you know, because I was into breakdancing for a while, and you know, and I was always really athletic. I love to move around, you know. I did little martial arts back in the day, you know. So that was how I was able to connect to the body. And now I've been learning other ways to connect even deeper, on a deeper level, not just in controlling muscle movements or being able to move the body functionally. That is very important, and I'm definitely working on that. But more of being able to feel what's going on in the body, be able to sense the feelings that's going on in the body for the purpose of being able to control the body even more. And so controlling the body is not like just, you know, can I control my body? Yeah, I'm controlling my body, I'm doing that, you know, look at me moving, I'm controlling my body. But no, not in a sense like that, but more in a sense of being able to take any action that I want to take, and in that type of control. Because if we think about it, you know, everything we do goes through the body, right? You know, I'm sitting here holding this selfie stick here talking to you guys, and I'm controlling my body. But later on, let's say I'm not supposed to go and drink any more soda, you know, because I want to reduce all that high fructose corn syrup out of my diet. So that is also controlling the body, is not going for that soda. Or let's say controlling the body is also, you know, I wanna go and do yoga. You know, I wanna stretch, I wanna feel good, and I wanna do it 7 days a week, every day. Just examples, right? Even though that is actually the case. Tough, by the way. But I wanna do that. And what can stop me? Well, ultimately, it's my body not taking the action of getting into the car and driving to the studio and busting out, you know, a 50-minute or 90-minute session. It's me needing to go and write out certain things, or need to go and make a habit of certain things, but yet I can't control my body to do so, right? I want to do it in my head. I plan for it. I told myself, yeah, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, but there's the part about getting our body to be able to take the action. And when we look at it, we're like, you know, why is that? I mean, why does that happen, right? Think about it, you know? Somebody's like, you know, they have a dog and they're supposed to go and walk the dog 3 times a day, right? 'Cause dogs love to go out there and get a walk in. And so easy, so simple, but they may not feel like it. I know, I got a husky, and man, she is a ball of energy. And sometimes I don't feel like it, you know? I don't feel like I want to just lay around and just hang out and just relax, kick my feet up, chill on the couch, you know? Read a book or do something other than go out there and walk, especially if the weather's not really well. But, you know, she wants to go out there. And I told myself I'm going to do so, and sometimes I don't feel like it. And so why is that, you know? And you know, and I've learned, you know, I'm going to talk a lot more in depth about this, but just really quick here, just to give you an idea. You know, I learned that we do things all for a feeling. You know, we don't do it because it's logical. We try to do it because it's logical, but most of our actions are done because of our feelings. And so if I want to take this action, walking the dog, but I don't feel like it, chances are I'm not gonna walk her, right? If I supposed to go and finish this report, or write this paper on this subject, but I feel like, going out and getting a drink, chances are I'm gonna end up going out and getting a drink. Now, we can use discipline to go and stop us from going out there and getting the drink and just working on that report like we're supposed to. And we can do that. But discipline takes a lot of effort, and a lot of times we fail, That's why discipline is very, very hard, Discipline is also known as, self-control, And so when I'm learning about the body, I'm trying to understand or learning about why that is. How are we able to overcome these things, overcome these feelings of doing other things, and be able to align what we want to do, in the course of what type of action I want to take, and be able to take it without having our feelings get in the way, without having our feelings dictate us doing other stuff that we know we should not be doing, And so this will dive deep on another video on that. So that's just a little example, but that really ties into everything. That ties into somebody going working out 5 days a week, spending an hour in the gym. A lot of people have that goal. I mean, we talk about it all the time, six-pack shortcuts before. You want to get in shape, you got to go work out. And even if you don't go and work out in the gym, go work out at home. Spend 10 minutes a day doing push-ups, squats, and burpees, and lunges or something, or push-ups, squats, and push-ups, and one other ab exercise, whatever you want to do, and bam, you got it. And do that repeatedly for 10 minutes, 30 seconds increments, each exercise. So simple. Bam, you just got an exercise, you just got a workout routine right there that's gonna get you in shape. So simple, right? 10 minutes. Who doesn't have 10 minutes? Everybody's got 10 minutes. But why wouldn't somebody be able to do it? It's not time, right? Because they got the time. It's not effort, not know-how, because, who doesn't know how to do a push-up and squat? And even if you didn't know how to do a perfect form, you're not even using any weights. So it's not like you can't say I don't have the equipment. You don't have to drive anywhere, and you do it first thing in the morning. So there's no logical reason besides the fact that somebody just don't feel like it, and I totally understand. Like I said, there's lots of things I don't feel like doing, but how do we overcome that? Because that's dictating our life and everything, in working out, in success in business. We want to get it. We want to get somewhere, right? We want to make money. We want to be successful. We want to leave a legacy. We want to do something good for the world. But it involves doing work, taking action. Action that sometimes we are afraid to take, or we don't want to take, or we try to push off and procrastinate. How do we overcome that? So this way we can actually take it, so we can do it. So we can be successful in the areas we want to be successful in, So there are things like that, and I've been spending over a year looking into things like that and much, much more. And man, let me tell you, that rabbit hole goes really deep. That's why I've been dying to share these things with you. But I wanted to make sure I know how to present it in the right way, because it's very complicated at points. This is new fertile ground for me. It really is. I spent years learning about working out, learning about eating, learning about business, learning about what it takes to be successful, learning about how to think, how thoughts are formulated to be able to create more success in my life, how to understand how my environment influences me and how people around me influences me. And this dives in deep on a whole nother level. And it took me over a year to be able to grasp it, but I am not even close at understanding it all. And I want to be able to grow with you guys and share it, and we can learn together, and that has really been a really big thing. Because somebody may ask, well, awesome, dude, I'm happy you made this video, why didn't you make the video like this earlier? And the reason why is because it's been really tough for me to try to think about how to be able to deliver these things and put it in a way, because I'm learning it right now. you know, this isn't like working out. Like I'm 33 years old and I've been working out since I was 11. You know, people think it's like 13, but really it was like 11 years old. I remember I used to go to my dad's office. We lived in this townhome in Houston. You know, it was like the projects, man. It was tough. But we, you know, I would go from my townhouse, you know, the one that we lived in. It was the same unit. It was like one building, 4 units. I go from one unit to the other unit where my dad's office was, and I go in there. I turn on radio. I turn on 99.1 Sunny. It's like love songs, you know. You know, don't judge, you know. And I sit there and I'm like doing push-ups off the table because I'm too weak to do them off the ground, and I got like these 3 and 5 pound weights, and eventually I got 10 pounds weights. I'm doing curls and presses and stuff, and I worked out like that, and I was like 11 years old. You know, I remember I took one summer, I did it every single day, and I came back to school and I had like a little bit of chest here, like, all right, you know, got a little pec, you know, and a little bump, you know, in the bicep. And so I've worked out for so long that, you know, I can talk about working out and all the ins and outs of it, you know, easily. It's just something so natural, you know, and just been doing it for so long. Been doing it for over 20 years, you know. But these things that I'm newly learning about, it's very new stuff. But I'm so interested because I've seen this huge, profound change in my entire life, in the way I feel every single day. Literally, like in the way I feel, in the way I act, in the way I see everything is entirely different now. I have this entirely new view of life, and let me tell you, it is amazing. It is very, very beautiful. You know, it really is. And we are in this mindfulness movement. You know, mindful of our thoughts, and mindful of our feelings, which has to do with mindful of our body, feeling about how our body is, you know. And we see the health and fitness industry start to really climb and become hugely mainstream. Everybody is getting into exercise and fitness, and that is the stepping stone. But if you look, there are devices, there are talks talking about things of the mind, things of thoughts, you know, and EEG devices, which are basically devices that read your brain waves, you know, that let you know the type of thoughts you're thinking of, and starting to study so much into the mind, you know, into the brain, which has literally been like this area that we did not understand at all. I mean, we send people to the moon, and we can, you know, do all these amazing things in our life, but yet we have very, very little information about how our body truly works down into the smallest levels, you know, and how the brain works. We really don't have that much information. You know, we only have a certain amount, enough to do what we do, but we are really diving into it now in this movement. And so these are the things that I've been studying and learning, and I'm super excited about it because it is life-changing, you know, and these are things I want to share with you guys. So it's about 18 minutes in the video now. I don't even know if I'm going to cut it. I think I'm just going to drop it in as is. But I just want to make this video to say hi to you guys, you know, and to tell you guys, yes, I am going to make more videos. And I'm going to be posting it on this channel, and I deeply apologize. Honestly, I deeply apologize for not being able to keep up with my promise of making videos on a daily basis. I failed miserably on that. Miserably. I'm like, oh my God, I want to take that video down. But, you know, because the video I'm speaking of, you guys don't know, was the first video I put on this channel. You know, I walked around my house a little bit and talked about how my goal is to make a video every day, and I failed miserably. I'm so sorry, guys. You know, I was in that transformation time, and it was really tough to be able to really do anything. You'd be blown away at sometimes it's what I do every single day. You know, I feel like I'm back in school, you know, reading books, studying, and meditating, and diving deep inside of myself to be able to feel things, you know, and to be able to really learn how to control my body, how to get into my mind, understand why I do the things I do, you know, and break old habits and things that I didn't want in my life anymore, but I just never were able to break, and all kinds of stuff. And it was really tough for me to juggle doing that and trying to share, you know, anything of really good value to you guys, you know. And whatever I'll share that would have been any value would have just, I probably would have had to make a video every week going, yeah, you know that thing I told you about last week? Yeah, scratch that. Scratch that. That was wholly off. You know, I figured out that was wrong. Let me tell you a new way of how to approach it, you know? And I was just constantly doing this, you know? I learned one thing, and then a week later I realized, you know, there's actually a better way approach, better way of looking at it, you know, a new way of explaining it so it makes more sense. It just kept happening over and over and over. And I bet you guys probably had that happen before too, you know, to where you figure something out, and then, you know, a week later or a month later, you're like, hey man, you know, that thing was actually, you know, I thought it was like this, but it's actually a little bit different, you know. And so that's things like that kept happening. And so, you know, I'm very sorry I wasn't able to keep that up. And, you know, I'm not gonna, I can't put my foot in my mouth anymore. Maybe I could. No, but I'm gonna continue to make videos. That I can promise you. As far as how often, my goal, you know, I'm gonna be more realistic, is more of, you know, doing about 2 times a week. And who knows, you know, if I get good response on this video, you know, this video I'm probably not gonna edit too much, and I'm just gonna, you know, post it as is. And you know, if you guys like something like this, to where it's just me chilling, chatting with you guys, you know, talking to you about my thoughts, what I'm learning, you know, and things I'm getting into, and you like that, leave it in the comments below and let me know. And this will make it really easy for me to crank out more videos like this. And I just pull out the cam, press play, and record, and just kind of go to town with it, you know. So I love you guys, you know, and I am back. And I love it. See you guys soon. Oh, and on a side note, I've been meeting a lot of you guys. I talk about that in some of the videos, but I see you guys everywhere, from here in Austin, Texas, to where I travel, and just almost everywhere I go, I would bump into people that have watched the videos, that have influenced their lives in some way or another, and it always puts a smile on my face. I'm always happy. I go to a gym sometimes, and I see people, and I try to go there and just kind of give a hand. Hey, let me tell you how to deadlift correctly, you know. Let me show you this tip and this tip really quick, and just, you know, just so, you know, that little tip that took me a couple minutes could really change the course of how they build their body, you know. It did for me many years when people did that for me. And but anyway, so I love meeting you guys, and I want to continue to do so. So if you guys see me on the street, you know, say hello. You know, I see a lot of people in the grocery store, you know, in the fruits and vegetables section. I'm like, they're like, hey, Mike Chan. I'm like, yeah, how's it going? You know. But also I was thinking about this, and you know, leave in the comments and let me know if there's something you guys think would be cool. But I want to be able to find a public place to kind of meet you guys, you know. Maybe we all go to the park and hang out for a few hours. You know, I did a social bike ride with my buddy Matthew Lehman, and it was really to where we met at a park. Everybody got their bikes out, you know, bicycles, you know, not motorcycle, bicycles, and we just rode these different trails around the city and just kind of, you know, just cruise. Big old pack, you know, and you know, something like that would be cool. So give me some suggestions. I'd love to do it. And you know, and maybe I'll do it when I'm in other places, when I travel. But right now it's gonna be here in Austin. So for all you guys here in Austin, Texas, I wanna get together and just hang out and kick it and stuff, and you know, have a chance to meet me in person. If you haven't done it yet, I'd love to meet you guys. So let me know that in the comments below too. So thanks God, I love you guys, and see you on the next video.